Hello, welcome back to Core Confidence with Andrea. I'm Andrea, and today we have something really fun. We're going to be doing belly dancing. We're going to be doing really simple beginner stuff. But before we get started, as you can see, I have my belly dancing scarf here. But if you don't have one, if you do, feel free to use it. If you don't, we have a few alternatives. So you can also get just a regular scarf. This one has fringes on it. It doesn't even have to have fringes, but if you tie it around, kind of like that, got a little movement going on. And then we also have, if you wanted to do a long skirt or just kind of flowy pants, these are just flowy pants. It kind of gets the movement really going. I do like to have a nice long skirt when I do this, but I'm wearing shorts today so you can see my legs and the movements. And then last but not least, there's no excuse. You can also just grab a sweater. So any sort of sweater jacket, it's tied around your waist like you would when you're young. You just tie it like this. And then you got some movement with the arms as well. All right, so I'm gonna go put my stuff away. You go grab your scarf, jacket, whatever, just something so we have some movement, and then we'll get into it. All right, welcome back. I hope you got your scarf, your jacket, whatever. Did you get yours? I hope so. Okay, so today we're going to be doing 3 really beginner-friendly movements. So as we kind of get near the end, you can emphasize it as much as you want, or you can really keep it nice and contained and really try to feel the movements. So the 3 that we're going to go over today is going to be chest slides, hip drops, and a couple body rolls. So we're going to be warming up just a little bit, just to get our hips a little lubricated. So from here, you're going to want to push forward, side, back, side. So forward, side, back, side. So from the side, we're looking at kind of forward, pressing to the side, pressing it back, arching your back, side, and then squeezing it in. So remember, you always want to keep your core kind of zipped up nice and tight as we're here. So once we got that moving along, go ahead and make it into a smooth motion. So now we're kind of drawing a circle with our hips. So we're still doing the front, side, back, side. We're just putting it all in one, making a nice circle. Now we're going to go the other way. So side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front. And we're always making sure your abs stay engaged. So smoothing it out. We're just kind of lubricating the joints, making sure our hips are ready, getting that stretch through the abs, making sure it's nice and contracted. All right, so from here, we're gonna go ahead and just plant your feet down and we're gonna do these little hip twists. So it's a very small movement and you're gonna initiate it from your waistline. So here, 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 here. So if you do have a belly scarf, you're going to hear lots of coins moving. So as you notice, my feet stay nice and flat. They stay still. My knees are just a little bit soft. And then really I'm trying to initiate the movement from my core here. So once you kind of shimmy that out, we're going to go ahead and focus on this top portion here. So we're going to go chest out and then in. So out and in, out. When you go in, focus on that exhale, squeezing in nice and tightly. Out, nice stretch. In, exhale, squeeze. So out, nice stretch. In, exhale, and squeeze. Let's get a couple more of those ones. Really out, side, in, out, in, out, out. All right. So now we got then the abs up here. We're now going to go lower. So we're just going to go forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. So same sort of thing. We're still keeping the core nice and tight. When you push forward, you're going to be using your glutes a little to kind of push your hips forward. So from the side, going forward, back, arch the back, forward, back, forward, back. All right, go ahead and shake it out. We'll go ahead and go into that first movement, which is going to be chest slides. So for this one, starting with the feet, feet are going to be nice and flat. Knees are going to be just a little bit soft. If you don't know what soft knees are, it just means like you have a little bounce to it. So you want to be able to kind of move and have that nice bounce. So from there, going to the hips, they're going to stay pretty stable with this movement right here. So with that core, right? That's what we're all here for. Really keeping it nice and controlled. So your core tension is going to equal your core control. So if you have a tight core, you're going to have a really nice core control during this movement. So you can keep your arms nice and wide here or here, depending how much room you have. I'll stick with here so that we can kind of see it. From here, you're initiating the movement from your waistline. So although sometimes it can be a little hard to get that move initiated, instead you don't want to be driving from your shoulders. You really want to be driving from your core. So really get that feeling. It takes a little bit, so go ahead and practice. All right, and then once you got it going, you can add your arms. Adding just a little bit of flair to my arms here. Just go back and forth. You can keep it here for sure. You can go here to kind of box in your core or here. But whatever you do, always making sure that your core stays tight. And then also important is that your hips, they don't go out here. So you do always want to keep your neutral hips. So as you're going side to side, keeping that core control, it doesn't go out. All right. So from chest slides, here we are with that. We are now going to be going into hip drops. So for hip drops, first off with the standing leg, your knee's going to be nice and soft, and then you're going to bring your other leg forward, toe touching down. This is going to be like your balance point. So you're not really using it all too much. You're really supporting yourself on that standing leg. So from here, you're going to have this side doing a crunch. So it's going to feel like an oblique crunch. So kind of when you do that side or like side crunches like that, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to zip this side up and really bring your hip up like that. You're not pushing off the floor. You're really zipping it up with your abs. So from here, we have toe tapping down, knee is soft. You're going to crunch it up, and then from here, just drop it. So crunch up that side and drop. So crunch up and drop. Really making sure that you're using your obliques. Okay, so that's going to be that side muscle here. Crunching in with the oblique, dropping it down. Again, using that control from your abs during the drop. So up and drop. Up and drop. A modification for this one, if you're like, I got this, then awesome. You can go ahead and bring your toe up or your knee up. And from here, you're going to be doing kind of like a mega crunch, right? So squeeze and drop, squeeze and drop. Right, let's do 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so switching to the other side. Again, standing leg, knee is soft, toe comes out, or pointed out. There's your balance. Here we are back on this side. Now we're really squeezing this side up to make that hip come up, like there's a string on your hip, right? It's not you pushing off, it's crunching up and dropping. Crunching up, dropping. Okay, so try that. Crunch up and drop. Crunch, drop. All right. So for those again who want to make it up the ante, make the movement big, go ahead and bring it up, drop, up, drop, up, drop, up, drop. Let's do one more. Up, drop. Okay. All right. So we got those hip drops all together. Let's shake it out. Getting a little sweaty here. All right. So hopefully you're getting sweaty too. So we'll shake that off. We'll go into that last movement and we'll kind of put it all together. So the body roll that we're going to do today is going to be a top-down body roll. So it's going to kind of start from your head and with your hips. So together it'll look like this, bringing it together. Other side, from the top down, head down. Right. So for those of you who already love the body roll, do the body roll, can't get enough of the body roll, go ahead, practice. I am going to be doing a bit of a breakdown for those of you who haven't. So for body roll, I'm going to show you from the side, starting off from your forehead, kind of like you're going to knock something with your forehead. So you're kind of starting that forward with the forehead, and then you're bringing your chest out, and then it goes down to your abs, making sure at this point you're contracting, you're controlling, you're zipping it up so that we have nice control as you end with your hips out. So from the other side, we're here, forehead, knock your forehead, chest comes out, control your abs in, and push the hip back out. So after you practice a couple times, I'm doing that kind of in segments. Practice a little bit doing a little one, doing a little one, and then from there you can make it kind of as big as you want to make it. So for those of you that love it, go ahead and exaggerate it, add some sass, add some flair. And then for those of you that are kind of just getting into it, go ahead and just try making it nice and smooth. So however it feels comfortable to you, let's go 5 each side. So 1, control the tummy, push the hips out. 2, stomach, push out. 3, lay nice and smooth. 4, and then last one on this side. 5. All right, turn to the other side. So again, leading with that forehead, we got 1, control the stomach. 2, 3, 4, and last one, make it nice and controlled. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5. All right. So now you guys know those 3 moves. Hopefully your abs are feeling nice and engaged, maybe a little bit fired up. I myself am still kind of sweating. So let's put it all together though. Let's do a little bit of, if you want to make it nice and sassy, do that. For this first round, let's kind of focus on really controlling the abs though. So remember with those chest slides, let's add a little transition from there into like shoulder, 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 hip. All right, so let's go 10 chest slides. So here it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do a little shoulder, shoulder, shoulder as we bring our knee out and up. And then going into hip drops, we'll go ahead and do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop it down. Let's go shoulder, shoulder, shoulder to the side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down. From here, let's use this shoulder to swing around, kind of start off the body roll into here. And then other shoulder, swing it around. Begin with that body roll here. Let's do a center one. Swing it around and then go from the center. So forehead, chest, hips, and end. Do a little shake at the end if you want. Okay, so hopefully that felt really good. You got the moves down. You're really feeling it in your abs. So we'll go into this last one, full out. We'll go into 10 chest slides, 5 hip drops each side. Let's do body roll, and let's do a center body roll. That was a lot, but let's just get into it. Emphasize it, make it big, make it sassy. Add your shimmies. That's why we have this scarf. All right, 10 slides. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Hip, 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 hip. Down and shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and shoulder goes around. Roll. Shoulder comes around. Roll. Go into the middle. And roll. All right. And do a nice little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Right? All right. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And it really gives you a different take on how we can be using our abs in different movements, right? So it's not just being on the ground, doing crunches, doing side things, doing twists. It really is when you're standing, when you're dancing, just a different take on how you can be working your abs, having fun, building confidence. I hope you had really fun and you feel nice and sassy. So all right, so as we do our little empower talk, and we do a little bit of a cool down, just to kind of stretch out my abs here. I'm just kind of lying on the floor and doing a little bit of a arch and then pressing in. So arch, belly button up. There's a bit of a space between the floor and my back, and then pressing in. So arch, pressing in. So that's all I'm gonna be doing kind of as I end this. Making sure my hips are, you're doing it too, making sure your hips are back in line, and spine feels good, especially with all the chest slides that we were doing. So I did want to kind of talk about this quote that I found, and you know what, let me just read it. So right now I'm reading this book called The 5 Types of Wealth. And I read something that really kind of struck a chord with me. So here it says, the answers are within you. You just haven't found the right questions yet. But, so this kind of resonated with me. Because really, we do have all the answers within us, right? We know ourselves better than anyone, right? We live with ourselves 24/7. So when you're feeling lost, or, I'm not really sure where you're going in life, and you feel just a little bit untethered, right? Always remember going back and thinking that, yeah, we do have all of the answers within us. We do have know the answers, but really asking the questions, being really creative of what we're asking ourselves. Are we asking ourselves the same questions, trying to figure out, the same problem that goes around? Try asking yourself different questions, and maybe you'll find that you've asked the right question and the answer comes a little bit, it comes out. Instead of staying within you, it goes out into the world and you can act upon it. So that's kind of all that I've got today for this empowerment talk. Hopefully you guys were doing some ab cool down with me. If not, cool. But I will see you next time. Don't forget, every rep is a reminder that you've got this.